You're listening to Potty Mouth Radio, the home of movies, music, television, and comedy.
Previously on Time to Die. Thanks to Ormelout and Thelonious and their gung-ho idiocy, we found ourselves facing off against this hulking zombie troll fucker. We almost lost the elven eye candy as a result. God almighty. Poor old Urky took a claw to the guts and nearly died. Thankfully, yours truly stepped in and firebolted the ugly bugger right in the face and almost killed it. Then Kalana swanned in, finished it off, and might I say, looked damn fine doing it.
I'm Paul, and I'm playing Kalana, a stunningly beautiful female high elf who is also a rogue.
I'm Liz, and I'm playing Umlaut, a young half-orc fighter from the Nibblefeet tribe.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Falamir Wolfborn, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Billy, and I'm playing as Thelonious the monk. Get it? A 9-foot-tall, 500-pound tiefling who until recently had never left the monastery.
I'm Drew, and I'm your dungeon master.
It's time to die.
We have a dead troll in the bottom of a pit,
We
thanks
should
to
probably search that, I guess.
Paul's final arrow.
Ugh.
Many arrows, Drew, many arrows.
The final arrow, Paul. The final arrow.
Cool.
I think it's time to search very thoroughly this sarcophagus and this room and, I don't know, possibly the troll. I mean, I know we all feel better,
Umlaut.
but maybe we can get something else out of this whole exchange.
Yep, I think we all
Umlaut
need
walked
to...
straight up to the troll because you said the troll had lots of pretty stuff on it, and Umlaut likes pretty. So,
Okay, you are able to make your way down into the pit easily via the statue ramp. So, looking through the sarcophagus, you guys, you find an array of coins. You find 205 gold pieces.
Woo-hoo.
You find 220 silver pieces.
is someone taking note of this or divvying it up or putting it in their wallet or what?
Was that on the troll, or in the sarcophagus?
That's it. That's like in the sarcophagus.
All right.
So you also find an array of different decorative goods. You find hair scrolls inside the sarcophagus. You find a set of papers that are bound in a small leather book. And that's all that is inside the actual sarcophagus.
Who wants to carry the gold?
Look, I'll take the gold, but it's the party's gold, right? So
Oh yeah, that's a
we all
given.
agree.
Just
I think just it's
divvying
easier to
up
do
the
it that
weight.
way.
Yeah,
I've got all the gold and silver from earlier, so
So it was 205,
just so-
is that right?
yeah, 205
205
gold.
gold, 220 silver.
Okay, I'll silver pieces 220.
I'll,
Okay, I've got
I'll
that.
take.
Dave, you should take the scrolls.
I'll
'cause
take the scrolls and bits of
Yeah.
paper and whatever, and start having a look at those.
Yep.
Okay?
While he's looking at those, I'm scavenging the corpse for jewelry.
And
Sure. Pluck
Sure.
everyone
Thelonious,
as
do you want to have a
are.
look at this
You're gonna come out
journal
looking like
thing,
Liberace.
whatever it was?
Yeah, I'll have a look through the book. Yeah.
All right. So, Liz, you find a very ornate dagger.
Ooh,
Cursed.
Yeah.
that's fine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
going to use it for?
Eyes.
Eyes. Cool.
Okay,
I
so
will
you
take
find
that ornate dagger, please.
you find a very nice ornate ceremonial dagger. You find 2 silver rings on his claw-like hand, and you also find a silver amulet.
Oh, does it feel or look magic-y?
The party
You're
will be
not
pleased to
you're
know
not
that
sure.
during that recent surge of knowledge we all felt, I realized that I now know the spell Detect Magic.
Me too.
Hey!
I'm imagining Umlaut does still not. So Umlaut is going to take that, put the silver rings on her fingers alongside the gold ring she already had. So she'll put gold on one hand, silver on the other hand, I think, just to be, not want it to clash. And she will definitely put the ornate dagger in like the belt of a tutu. Does a tutu have a belt? I don't know. Strap it in somewhere here, and she's going to just cast away her other shitty generic dagger. She didn't care about that. She just wants this lovely shiny one. And then she's going to yell out to the guys who are all looking at the sarcophagus and go, I got a pretty necklace thing that I think could be special magic-y. Can someone come and have a look, please, before I put it on with my teeth? I mean, put it on with the necklace of teeth, not put the amulet on with my teeth. That could be quite hard. Well, anybody? Is anybody going to help me?
Sorry,
Who's the
Falamir,
worst?
Thelonious?
Yeah, you
Sounds
go,
like
Dave.
that's on
You go.
I'll do that. I'll look at my bits of paper later. Give us a
Okay,
look.
so I hand him the amulet and say, what do you think?
So I need
Is
to
it going
cast my
to
new
make my
spell.
head fall off?
So for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. Who had the floating rock? Who did I give the ion stone to?
That's Dave.
Is that
He
Dave?
that.
Okay, so
I
Dave, you
gave it to
definitely you detect magic coming from your little stone floating about your head. But that's really the only thing you sense magic-y coming from your immediate area.
Wow.
So no magic
But-
within 30 feet of that pit.
But within 30 feet, actually, Dave, do you still have the scrolls with you, or did you leave them?
Yes. No,
over
no,
there?
no.
Oh.
I have them with me.
Okay, the scrolls emit magic.
Great.
All right. Can I look at them now that we've established that Umlaut just has a rather large collection of bling that is
You totally-
not special in any other way?
Yeah,
You
totally
hand it back
can.
to me and say I can wear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I am going to wear it, and it's going to go beautifully with my necklace of teeth. I'm starting to get quite blingy.
Jesus, quite blingy.
All right. Tell me about these scrolls.
Looking at the scrolls, you can see you have a scroll of command. You have a scroll of cure wounds, second level. You have a scroll of inflict wounds, second level,
All right. One thing.
and you have a scroll of guiding bolts, second level. And then there was Billy. You had the notebook.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So in that notebook, as you're looking through it, you're seeing very detailed notes on the dragon priest and how there are rituals for worshiping a Chardalon. You remember this name from being etched onto the wall when you guys entered
Yep.
the Sunless Citadel. You find also a scroll itself, but it's not full. It's not, scroll-like, but it's been folded. It's a folded sheet of paper. And you see that there is, from your understanding, and you can read religious text for it, it looks as if it is a scroll of resurrection. But it's not something that you yourself are capable of casting at this time. But you also notice from the writing on it that it looks off.
Can I inspect it closer? Can I tell what looks
You
off
can-
about it?
You can give me an Arcana check.
18.
Ooh.
Oh, you can't quite put your finger on it.
Oof.
Jeez.
All right. I guess I put the book in my backpack and leave it there for now.
Anyone else looking at anything?
That's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Counted
we're
for?
done looking at stuff. I take the glowing torch as well.
Okay. Sure.
I just keep it with me.
Yep.
Because
You
if
now have
anything
the glowing
else,
torch.
it's a perpetual flame, so, we can
It
use
is.
it in this dark place at the very least.
You totally can.
Don't we all have dark vision anyway?
Shut up, Liz.
But he could drop that down a very deep hole that's more than 60 feet deep.
You might have dark
That's
vision,
true.
but I have a perpetual flame.
Bully for you.
An
Okay.
eternal flame, I think find it's called, Billy.
We're still kind of trapped in here, I guess, in
Eternal
this
flame.
in this kind of side quest area. Should we try and see if we can get out now?
Just go say the stars thing next to the door.
Yeah,
I think so.
I go stand next to the door and I shout out "Stars!" hoping the statue can hear me through the wall.
The door slowly slides open.
Hey.
Hooray.
Hey.
Hey,
All right. Well, what should we do, guys? The world is our oyster. We've got all this cool stuff. We're level 2. There's a dragon that's killed all the kobolds. Should we go see what Calcrix is doing?
Sure. We eventually all need to go back to where we found Calcrix, right? And then, because wasn't that where they thought we'd go down to the lower levels or something?
Yeah, we probably are going to have to go back there. Should we just do that, or should we talk to Calcrix first, or...
Probably wouldn't hurt to check in with our friend Calcrix.
Ask about
like to
these
see my new
ask Calcrix
shinies.
about the red god.
Yeah.
Show her my new shinies.
Sure.
Don't like interacting with the dragon. Now we've got nothing to keep it at bay. It's we believe
have the dragon's word. The dragon said, promised us a nice thing, so we should just believe them.
How does everyone else feel about that plan?
All right. I'm walking back up to the throne room. What about you guys? You guys want to come with me?
Yeah,
we'll stay together.
I'm following you to go see Calcrix.
Yeah. I trust Calcrix. As a man of God.
As an
That's
idiot,
okay.
I trust her.
Me no likey. I'm staying a good 50 feet behind.
All right. I'm walking. I'm walking at the front.
Okay. Dave, you're very quiet. Sorry, Falamy, you're very quiet.
I'm just following along with you at a respectful distance.
All
right.
Safe.
Yeah,
distance.
just
I'll be
let me
right
know
behind you.
where
35
you guys-
miles behind you.
Come on, Erky, drag your intestines behind you. Unless we wanna-
Oh, he's healed as well.
Do we-
Right, he's back to normal.
Healed himself.
Erky's
Sorry,
fine now.
As I'm walking away, as you guys all start walking away from the troll, and I'm following you, but then I suddenly go, oh my goodness, oh my cord, and then I sprint back to the troll.
With your shiny new
and then
special
I will whip out my
ceremonial
new
eye dagger.
ceremonial dagger, and I will say, by the power of cord compels you. I will stab it in the eyes with my ceremonial dagger, because even if Kalana is being a big pain in the bum, I still don't want to be haunted by a ghost troll.
Cool. As you stab it in the
Pain
eyes
in the
with
bum,
your dagger,
saving everyone's lives.
its
sure.
arm flings up.
I look at that and I'm like, okay, this seems bad. I'm going to go. And then I'm going to sprint back to the others. And then, like, just tell them, like, hey guys, everything's normal.
All right.
Whew,
So,
lucky
Thelonious,
things are normal.
is that the hallway you're taking?
I think. I forget which
Yep.
way I'm going. So, yeah, I'm taking this hallway. I think
okay.
that's the way to the throne room.
Okay. All right. Just making
Oh.
sure where you are.
Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the throne room. Wow, that's a lot of blood. So I'm standing here at the entrance. I haven't walked in the throne room yet, but I'm just looking in. Do you want to tell me what I see?
Blood.
If you're kind of peeking around the corner, you definitely see a lot of blood on the floor, and you see a dragon sitting on a rather kind of broken, but almost it seems to fit her body now, throne,
Okay.
the one that Yasandro was in.
I yell out loudly, hey, Calcrix, it's us, the guys who brought you back here. Just wanted to, let you know we're coming in so you don't, a little bit like Jim's dad in American Pie. I don't want to just walk in and have her, ice me because she doesn't know who I am.
Have her be fucking a pie in front of you. Okay.
And I wanted to show you my shiny new things that I got. Because you seem like someone who will appreciate pretty things.
You hear a voice that says, "Yes, please come."
Okay.
Omelette strides confidently forward to show her pretty things.
Encouraging.
Okay.
Omelette is invincible now that she's level 2 and has 24 hit points.
Okay. You have a dragon sitting before you on a throne.
Excellent. I'm like, look, and I show her the silver amulet and flash my hands in front with the rings. I'm like, we found pretty things on a big green slimy troll thing, but don't worry, we killed him. He was a bit gross. I hope he wasn't a friend of yours.
She is not aware of anything troll-like in here, but she does acknowledge your new baubles.
I'm like, okay, well, you should be very pleased because I imagine you don't want a gross slimy troll wandering around your fancy dungeon place that you have here.
She says, yes, fancy. It could do with a bit of cleaning, and you see a claw kind of point behind you. And as you turn around, you will just see pile of kobolds.
The great reveal.
Just a massive pile of dead kobold bodies, blood smeared all along this hallway.
Is
I'm like,
is Meepo one of the bodies?
I mean, you could go look for him.
No.
Amla is just gonna look at that and go.
Respect.
I mean, it has a certain like delightfulness to it, I guess.
I love what you've done with the place.
Slight nervousness, and then it just kind of looks at Thelonious and thinks, because she's like, I don't quite know where to go from here. And she's like, okay, thank you, bye now, thanks, bye. And then
So
sort of
what
darts
what
back
exploded
to
and made the
Thelonious.
purple bit?
You're not sure. You can see it coming from underneath another door, though. At the very end, with the giant pile of bodies, you do hear this kind of like muffled scream and hollering with like some pounding on the door that you can kind of make out behind the pile of dead bodies.
Oh, a door.
Cool. No doubt.
Can I suggest that maybe rather than wade through this Overlook Hotel amount of blood, we backtrack and go up the other...
We go try and enter it from the back of
Yeah,
the
where we
room.
only have to step over half the bodies and goop.
Well, is Thelonious going to go say anything to Calcrix as well, though? Or is it just me
Yeah.
showing her balls and then-
I'll come over. I'll say, "Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, they're all dead. You did it. That's cool."
It's a bit patronising. No shit, I'm a dragon.
And I will say,
done, you.
Well, we're going to leave you to it, but do you know how to get down to the lower levels by any chance?
She is not entirely sure. She does believe that where you found her was directly like close to where the goblins were. And she does know that she did overhear some of them say that, there were humans here at one point, but she's not entirely sure. She was trying to stay alive after being taken captive.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Should we ask if she wants to come back and eat some goblins?
She said she's rather
the
full.
dragon where it is.
And plus, if she gets hungry, there's more, trapped in that room, and you can still hear the pounding on the door.
Oh, she saved some snacks for later. Well
So,
done.
confirming, Drew, the pounding is coming from behind the pile of dead bodies?
Or behind the
Yeah,
purple.
it's behind the pile of dead
But
bodies.
there is
yes.
another door here where the purple is coming from.
That is another door where there is a bunch of purple stuff coming from underneath the door. Yeah.
I think Umlaut will sort of have crept up while Thelonious is talking to her and be peeking around the corner, and then she'll look back at the thing and then she'll say, "Excuse me, Miss Nice Lace Lady with the scale dragon Calcrix person. What is the shiny purple? Because I like purple. That's one of my favourite colours. Is there more nice purple things in that room?"
She looks over and then she kind of smiles and she looks at all of you who are kind of standing there, and she says, "Oh, well, there was one left.
And was it a purple one?
The purple was not the one that was left, but you're free to take it if you want."
All right, I say thank you, Calcrix, and I go and I open that door where the purple's coming from.
All right. So opening the door where the purple is coming from, you
next to you.
you suddenly see three dead goblins covered in blood pulling out of the door, and Meepo cradling in a corner, kind of rocking himself as he has like purple blood splattered all over him. And then he looks up and he sees you and he goes,
How is Meepo not dead?
So pitiful. She was like, "Do you know what? Just not even worth my time."
I am hesitant to refer to Meepo as a friend in front of Calcrix,
Smart.
so I'm just going to close the door and back away.
Yeah, I don't think I
asshole.
saw. I think I came up here to be ready to save Thelonious if something in there was trying to kill him, and I think
Yeah.
I just see him close the door, and I'm like, "Oh, is
And-
there any shinies in there?
Well,
Should I go?"
yeah, I lean in to Umlaut because, of course, she's the obvious choice to tell things to, and I whisper, "Oh, Meepo is in there."
I was really giving you the opportunity to just be like,
Not
no,
tell
I'm
her.
out.
Yeah.
There is no Meepo. I don't know what you're talking about, and keep
You
moving
know,
on so that
You see the
Because-
door kind of open and like his head peeks out. And he
Oh,
sees the two of
Umlaut's-
you and he says, "Ah, my friends.
Shit.
I'm like, oh, my friend Meepo's here. Because as far as I remember, I still think Umlaut was like, Meepo's my friend and didn't really get...
Well, wasn't Meepo with us the whole way back with Calcrix?
No, because
No,
remember
Meepo
he
came back early.
he was unconscious, so we sent him back with some other kobolds.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yep. correct.
Meepo
of
runs
course.
up and hugs you, Umlaut. And Meepo says, I was so scared. Meepo, barely make it out alive. Calcrix explain everything. Calcrix say goblins to blame. Goblins make all them traitors. But Meepo here, Meepo safe with friends now.
I think Umlaut is going to turn and look back at Calcrix and be like, I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit confused. So I want to check that I understand. So because I thought Meepo was a good person, but then I think maybe you said that he was a bad person, but then now he's saying he's a good person and you haven't killed him. So is he a good person or a bad person? And I just look expectantly at Calcrix.
She looks at you and she explains, well, this is what we discussed, how the goblins are the bad ones, and they made the leader corrupt, and there was also her little lackey, who was the really cruelest one, who actually took me away from the cage. It was not him.
Okay, so he can still be my friend. Then, okay. Yep, I think that Meepo, you can still be our friend. And I just look at Thelonious and I say, I think we're fine now and we can go and do things and Meepo can help us.
Yep, and we'll say, bye, Calcrix. We're going to go back to where we found you and look for some other stuff.
Well, Meepo takes your hand and says, You my tribe.
And I'm like, I told you, don't make it weird. And then I let go of his hand and pat him on the head, and then I walk out and follow whoever is going out to where. And I assume we're heading back off to where we found Calcrix.
Yeah.
Is that what people want to do?
We're gonna
Seems
have
like
to
the
fight
plan.
we're gonna have to fight a heap more goblins again.
I'd rather fight goblins than undead troll things.
Yeah.
Or dragons.
Yeah, or definitely than dragons.
All right, well, now that Meepo is joining your party,
I really just wanted Drew
you-
to have to keep making the voice.
I
My
will
main goal,
gladly make a Meepo voice until the day I die. Meepo will be joining your party. Meepo is actually joining as another wild magic sorcerer.
Oh, look out. It's a wild magic sorcerer off.
I'm level 2 now, Meepo. Stay in your fucking lane.
How hilarious would it be if he's like level 4?
Level 8. Like level 16. Turns out he's super powerful. I'm like, oh, Meepo, you feel very magic. Have you met our magic man?
Meepo like pulls out a crystal that he has around his neck and says like, Yasandro left this on ground. Meepo pick it up. Meepo feel sparky afterwards.
I'm not just like
Can I
nods
steal it?
knowingly. And it's like, sometimes I feel sparky too when I touch things that I shouldn't.
Dibs on the jewel thing when Meepo dies.
/ when I kill him. I mean, when I say I mean Falamir.
You're both awful.
Chaotic neutral. It's very shiny. What can I say?
I look at Kalana and I'm like, okay, so since you're like the most powerful one that apparently kills everything, I think that you should lead the way and take us.
I just kill the
to
important things,
Valiant.
Umlaut. I leave you to kill the less important. No, let's go. Come on, let's find this thing and get rolling.
Yeah. All right. Carefully
Find the bell
avoiding
end.
So
stepping over,
yeah,
stepping
Drew,
over that trap thing again.
can we just literally go back to that room, or are there probably going to be goblins fighting us along the way, or can we literally just do this?
So you can totally go back along the way if you would like to.
And we don't want to open this door. That's the one where we locked the goblins inside.
We're level 2 now. We could just go and kill them.
Yeah, we
for
could just
funsies.
kill them.
Yeah, but who can be bothered?
All right.
We're too important to kill random goblins now.
All right, so I guess we all go back to the room where we found Calcrix. Looking inside the room, we see that there's a door to the south, and I guess we open it.
Who is we?
Well, I'll open it.
You're the door person.
I'll allow Thelonious to open this door.
Aw.
Oh wow!
I
Getting
want him
along.
to feel like he does occasional useful things.
Yeah. Well, so far he usefully sucked up my healing potion. So, there's
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I knew that would come up. I knew you'd be like salty about having given it to him.
Especially since if we'd just waited around, he would have got all of his hit points and more with the level up.
Well, but he might have died on his next day
Yeah.
saving throw.
I
so.
know. So close.
I like those ones. So you open a door.
Yep.
Umlaut will be directly behind you to save you if you need it.
Several torches mounted in crude sconces burn fitfully around this chamber, filling the air with a haze. A double row of marble columns carved with entwining dragons runs the length of the hall.
Well, I mean, I guess we're here to go down this hall, right? Like, what else are we doing? We have to find the adventurers.
Can we assume that we are encountering these things in the order that was predicted? Or are we... Is whatever is in this next room potentially something that a level 1 character could overcome, but we just took a little side quest and leveled up prematurely? Trying to gauge how scary the next thing is going to be, given that we're all a little bit more swarthy and powerful than we were.
Well, we'll know once we stride in there and try and hack at it with our great axes.
Which
all right, well, let's follow the orc with that sound.
So I guess Thelonious peeks through and it's like, so there is a corridor and it doesn't do anything. And I'm like, oh, do I have to do everything? And then I'll march into the corridor and be like, all right, what am I looking at?
Okay, so I mean, you're out in the hall. The torches are burning. The haze in the air kind of makes your eyes kind of sting a little bit.
Okay, I'm like, guys, there's more ouchies, but it's only a little tiny bit, and it's on my face. And then I'll walk forward.
Okay. So blinking doesn't stop the stinging in your eyes. You struggle to see through the smoke billowing from the torches on the wall. The sound of wood clattering to the ground draws your attention, however, to a small goblin woman emerging from behind a marble column.
I will...
The oversized black and red pauldron she wears swallows her narrow frame, and she kind of holds up a hand and says, "Peace, peace. I am not here to fight."
I'm like, good, because I'm feeling pretty tired and a bit over fighting, actually, for now. So,
and if you don't want, you might want to change your profile pic because you look a lot scarier than you are.
I look very scary, and you should be scared, but I'm not going to cut you up unless you tell me what you want.
She asks of you, says, like, "Please spare us. We are not all as violent as Dern. No, why have you come? Are you here for the dragon?"
We're here for the bell end.
Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt.
Humans. We're here for the humans.
Yeah, adventurers.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the humans who's with the bell end.
You want dinner?
She kind of looks at you and she says, I don't have anything to do with the humans. They are not here now."
Do you know
How
where
do
they are?
we get down to the lower levels then?
She kind of like cowers a little bit and she says, she kind of points behind her and she says, It's through our leader's chambers.
Okay.
There was a great hole in the ground. It leads down to the depths.
Time to kill the Goblin King.
We could just go to his
Alright.
chambers.
I asked,
Which way to the leader's chambers?
is the leader Dern? Is that who she said when we came in?
Do you ask her that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, she explains that Dern is their leader.
And where is he now?
She says he's in his chambers, which is beyond this door, and essentially she explains what is across the like communal or like living area for her family, her tribe.
All right.
So we may we ask her probably what's in order, what's behind each of these doors, because I can see 1, 2, 3, at least 3 doors going off this sort of promenade that we're on.
What is behind them?
Yeah. So what's in that door? What's in that door?
She points to this door, and she says that she knows that there are soldiers on guard. Through these doors, it just leads to halls leading into into the common area. She said she can take you through through the common area if you agree not to be hostile towards anybody.
Well, that's what I ask her. I ask her, are the other goblins? She said that they're not all violent. Do they not like Dern?
She explains that they are afraid of Dern, but he does, he keeps them alive. But he also has to, he's very cruel, and he rules with an iron fist.
I ask if she can
what
take
if we
us to
just made
Dern
it
if
that
we don't hurt
we didn't
her.
keep him alive?
Yeah.
We don't
If we
have to
killed
keep
him,
him
could
alive.
we take over and rule the goblins as their lord?
Okay, I didn't want to go that far. I don't feel like ruling any goblins. That sounds like a lot of paperwork.
So let's get a consensus then from the party. Do we want to get this little lady to lead us to the entrance to the lower levels without incident?
Yeah,
and
I'd like to see
guide
if
us
she can
peacefully
lead us
through?
so that we don't have to fight more guards and stuff.
Yeah, I think you just go to the... It sounds like we just follow her to the leader's chambers and she'll point us in the right direction, and then we have to fight the leader and then incapacitate or kill him, and then we can go down the hole into the lower levels. That's my understanding.
I think that's the plan.
That's what we do.
Yeah, so we ask if she can take us there.
Or at least just tell us the directions.
I'd rather she
lead us.
Yeah,
lead us.
I'd like
that way
her to
we're
take
seen
us so
to
we
be
don't have
friendly.
to-
No one will
yeah.
attack us if we've got a friend
I
with
guess.
us.
She once again she looks at you and she says and you're not going to attack my people.
Not unless they attack us first.
Yeah.
And even then, maybe not. See how I feel on the day. There's been a lot of fighting.
If a goblin stabs me, I'm going to burn the fucker down.
Like, I know
if
I'm
no
a
one
fighter,
attacks
but
me-
it's doesn't define my whole personality. Like, I like other things too.
I'm a dancer as well as a fighter.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just dance.
She looks at you again. She's like, so is that a yes or a no? What's happening?
I won't hurt anybody.
No one
It's
will
fine.
attack your
I say
people
yes,
if no one
as a
attacks us.
man of God, we won't attack anyone unless they attack us first.
Okay.
She says, which god?
I was going to say that. He's like,
Oh
I have
my
not
God.
determined that yet because I have not looked it up.
It's
on
Prince's
D&D
bedroom.
Beyond. Yeah. It's so pretty.
All right. So she will gladly lead you through this living area and into this chamber over here, which who wants to enter first?
Oh,
I guess
Valamir's done it.
Valamir.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go first for a change.
Okay. Who wants to
I've got
enter
16
afterwards?
hit points now. I fear nothing.
That will go through second.
I'll go through after Umlaut.
The fact that we still can't see what's in there is making me very nervous.
Yeah.
It's
But
fine.
I like
waiting for the
that
big reveal.
I like that we didn't have to fight everyone in this living area.
Yeah. That's a lot of freaking goblins. And they're just chilling
right.
and relaxing, all cool.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Giant
relaxing.
spiderweb
Outside
thing
of
looks
the
a bit
school.
imposing.
Paul, did you want to go inside? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
guess whatever's in there, being out here alone with 1 to 28,000 goblins is not a good idea.
I think
And
you
a
should
giant
just
spiderweb
hang out
thing,
with the
Paul.
goblins.
Don't
just hang
forget
out.
the giant spiderweb.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So-
Wonder if
I
that
think
was.
that's a really big cocktail umbrella.
Sure.
All right.
Ooh, the pit.
So, what might have once been a cathedral is now a goblin lair, thick with the filth of years of goblin life. Scores of wall and floor-mounted sconces filled with violet, glowing fungi provide illumination, and dozens of goblins go about their daily business, that's the living area, which involves a lot of rudeness and violence. Along with the southern wall is a heaping pile of assorted items, including wagon wheels, broken armor, rusted arms, chests, small statues, antique furniture, and artwork.
Yum, I love wagon wheels.
Now, when you enter into the hall of the Goblin Chief, a circular shaft pierces the floor of this 40-foot diameter domed chamber. Dim violet light shines out of the shaft, revealing sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft. The light is supplemented by 4 lit wall torches set equidistant around the periphery of the chamber. A crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curve of the northwestern wall. A large iron chest serves as the throne's footstool, and a sapling grows in a wide stone pot next to the throne. And you see the goblin who escorted you in has kind of like backed herself over into a corner, and she kind of like points to you and looks to the goblins.
We've got the big goblin king or whatever on the throne. What were the other three?
Yeah.
Just regular, smaller goblins.
Yeah, they're bigger goblins. They might look familiar. If anyone wants to give me like a nature check, you can probably identify as to what they are.
Goblin protector.
I got a 16 for nature.
Oh,
Why
you
is mine
recognize
doing
them as hobgoblins.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fun.
Spider-Man's arch nemesis.
But
What
so
does
at
the-
this point, they're not attacking us, right?
Yeah, what does the Goblin
No.
King do when we all stride into his bedchambers or his throne room or whatever?
Well, the other goblin has kind of like bowed and like presented you guys.
I know the best course of action is to kind of make friends with these guys and enter the lower levels, but I really want to know and own everything that's in the iron chest footstool. Just
No, stop being greedy. Let's just jump in the pit.
I was kind of inclined to just walk straight up and jump down the pit, but I thought
That's what
I'd
I'm
see
thinking. I'm
happens.
thinking of literally just
You just
jumping
want
in.
Drew to say shaft a few more times.
I have to say, you know how you were like, yum, I love wagon wheels, and then he was like, you walk in and there's a giant shaft. I really wanted to be like, yum, I love a good shaft. But then Drew kept talking and my timing was, there was no opportunities.
White
I'm glad I got it
tendrils
out now.
engulf the shaft.
Oh, God. Yeah, I almost am inclined to just say that I look over to Thelonious, hold up my hand and go, shall we jump?
I'm honestly thinking that we just jump on in. Is there? Let me ask. Is
I don't
there
know how
a?
deep this thing is. What are you doing?
Is,
I knew
is,
Kalana
there,
would like
Just
this.
hanging our heads and shaking them.
is there a ladder, Drew, or is it literally just a shaft?
The vines.
It's a
There's tendrilless
big-
white vines draped down the inner walls of the shaft.
Right. So it's a big hole in the ground, and there's like vines going along
Drew?
the side.
Drew,
sounds
you know
slow
the term
and
is not deep
laborious.
hole. Use the proper word.
So
Shaft.
Shaft.
So-
I'd like to point out that Thelonious doesn't have a great track record of climbing down.
I
You
was-
don't need to
I was-
jump in, Thelonious. You're just going to stand near the edge and you'll fall.
But I was just gonna say, what if I? Is there a chance I could jump in and grab one of the ropes as I'm jumping and then start climbing down?
You'll a 1 in 100 chance.
This could be 300 feet. This could be 1,000,000 miles deep.
Okay, I am going
Okay, there's an
in
expression here,
flaming
Thelonious, which I
spikes.
want you to be aware of. It's called "look before you leap."
While you guys are arguing, I'm going to look over at the Goblin King, like, hello, good Sir King Man person. I would like to go down this shaft. Is that okay? What do we do? Have you been down there? What's going on? And then I just smile.
I would like you to
expect
rephrase that. What?
something. No.
He will stare at you, and he asks, like, "What is your business here? Why do you want to go down
my
to the
shaft."
grove?"
Oh,
Down
was
my
it not
shaft.
clear? I want to go down the shaft. That is my business here.
There
Where-
you go, Dave.
For what purpose?
I say we're seeking some
To find a
missing
bell end?
adventurers.
I want to
kinda-
go down the shaft to find a bell end. I think it's quite clear.
He squints his eyes at you, Dave, and he says, "Like, you want the humans?
Yes.
Okay,
They've
then
been
when-
gone for they've
When
been
they
gone
start
for quite
talking, I
some
fold my arms
time."
and look away, and I'm like, I thought I was doing well, but then I leave you guys to talk.
Yes, we want the humans.
That are down your shaft.
He says, "You're free." He said, "You're free to go." He said, "But I cannot guarantee your safety."
Nobody asked you to. I just murmur that to myself.
Can I take your iron chest with me?
Oh, Dave, don't.
The foot goes from like relaxed to like even more sturdy on it, and he just kind of like sits up a little bit straighter. He says, "I'm sorry." What
What's
was
in there?
that?
What's in there? What's in there?
My possession.
Oh, well, that's
Perhaps
fair
I'll
enough.
take yours and add them to it.
No, I don't think I need your possessions. Thank you, though.
I was just admiring your chest.
Oh, I hate it when guys do that. Am I right, Kalana? You
Eyes
know.
up here.
All right. Well, I personally vote that we go down the shaft then.
Yeah, I think Thelonious, I lock eyes and go, let's do it.
Yeah.
Did he actually confirm that that's where the humans went and how they got... Did they just throw them down there? Did they climb down there? Or maybe we should just ask a few more questions?
Okay, then ask them.
You ask, but I'm already climbing the rope.
I do ask Drew Carey or whatever the Goblin King's name was. Did the humans climb down there, or how did they get down there?
So he tells you, it's probably too late for them. One lies at the bottom of the well, and the rest are, I believe, with Balak in the tree.
Balak, that's what I meant. Is that at the bottom of this
where
hole?
is the tree? Is the tree down there? Where is this tree?
It is in the grove.
And the grove
is far below.
is down the hole.
Grove.
Okay.
The grove is down below.
When he says
Right.
that, then
Alrighty.
I immediately will go climb over the side and start going down the vine.
Yeah, I'm halfway
Next to-
down.
Well, no, hold on. You need to make checks if you want to.
You need to do that
Damn it.
roll thing that
I
makes you
knew
fall.
this was coming. What do I need to roll?
Next time on Time to Die.
So how do you guys land? Are you going to do some sort of sweet blade pose or something?
I do that Black Widow superhero landing.
Superhero landing?
Superhero landing.
Yeah, sweet. I just turn around and you guys just land perfectly and look really impressive, and I'm like,
The
I look like that
picture
too
of
when I landed.
Elven grace.
And you just see all this blood streaming from me. I'm like, I landed really well too. But so I'm
Pops,
like,
she pops back in her
It's like
shoulder.
a crack from your ankles.
I look really cool. Can someone come and help?
What happened to
him?
the
He
monk?
coughed.
Oh, no, I know what happened to the monk. Stupidity. Okay.
Yes, that's what happened to the monk.
Uh,
And I'm like nods, just really awkwardly.
Thanks for listening to Time to Die. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that at pottymouthradio.com or pottymouthradio@gmail.com or on all the socials at pottymouthradio.